Early morning mob.
Peeping in the window,
Early morning mob.
and cats moving around me.
Early morning mob.
With a Criptoknight bullet. He's in prison for putting Superman in the ICU with a Criptoknight bullet.
Early morning mob, Capo. This show is amazing. I've checked it out a couple of times, and I would recommend all our friends and fans do give them a listen. They do such great work, and I'm really proud and again grateful to be able to be a part of the show.
So I'll just say that you guys look fabulous. You guys want to start by saying your band's name and how you found your name?
I'll speak. Our band name is called Touch of Evil. We are a Judas Priest tribute band.
Okay.
And we chose Touch of Evil because Scott and I were talking about doing a Judas Priest cover band, and I said, we gotta do that song because I've been singing it since I was like 5 years old, that "Your pastor sing me" part. And so we're like, fair enough, we'll call the band that.
That's actually cool. Yeah. I like how everybody comes up with a name or their stage name. And sometimes you think it's the basic thing why they named it, and sometimes it's not. Being a tribute band, being that a good song, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So you guys all from Connecticut?
No.
I live in Mass,
Okay.
but I work in Connecticut, so I can go to band practice after work, so it's not too horrible.
So you're not too far away though. Yeah.
It's really about an hour.
It's still an hour, yeah.
Yeah, a few of the bands were scattered, so then the next question is that must make practice and making songs a little bit challenging, but maybe not with the digital matrix that we live in, right?
We still make it to practice every week somehow.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, we all live close, but you work close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
No.
closest. It's like 45 minutes.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so everything's 45 minutes away, so.
And like, Connecticut and Mass is way bigger, but Connecticut you could drive anywhere in like an hour and a half.
Right.
So, I mean.
Right.
If you're in the middle.
Sure. Yes. How long have you guys been in band?
Year and a half. Two.
Yeah, I think it's going on a year and a half. We've been practicing.
Year and a half.
We also have a different band.
Okay.
It's a different cover band. We do like 70s to 90s hard rock. So it's all the same people plus a keyboardist.
Oh,
So we practice both every week.
that's cool. And what's your musical influences? That's kind of a dumb question, but.
Well, as far as drums, Dream Theater, Rush, anything progressive rock, all awesome.
Well, I started playing guitar. I heard Ozzy Randy Rhoads tribute, 87, 85, 87, I think that came out. Yeah, 5 years after he died, so 87. Before that, I was playing bass because I wanted to be Nikki Sixx. As soon as I heard Randy Rhoads, I was like,
I didn't know that. Holy shit.
I think I
from there, and then into the heavier stuff, Metallica, Megadeth, we were into. Like 80s, 90s thrash.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. Iron Maiden, Megadeth. For me, Nevermore really was a huge influence on me. Jeff Loomis's guitar playing is just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it's hard to incorporate it. He's such a amazing. Everything is just so notorious for him. But yeah, all that stuff.
Do you guys just do live performances or do you record?
For the most part, live, but we record practices. I'd like to do a cover of one of the tunes, but at some point.
Yep. And how would you describe your music?
Judas Priest.
Yeah, being a tribute band is kind of.
Yeah.
And we try to pretty much stick to what they do.
So
if
there's
not
no
the album,
spin on
we
it
live.
or
Yeah, not really.
flair, if you will.
Not much.
And there's nothing wrong with that because if you're doing a cover, people want it to sound.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to think that you want a little flair, people really don't. They want it to sound like what they're used to.
Right. Or completely different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they just did The Police. It didn't sound like the Police version, but it was really good.
We kind of do a little bit of that with our other band. We'll kind of make heavier songs that weren't quite so heavy.
And sometimes, like, the live Priest version is a little different, has a little extra flair to it, a little faster, a little more stuff going on. So try to look at that and
Halford can't sing in that register anymore either. So
Right.
Yeah, they tuned
So I'm
out.
singing from like my chest, and he's singing from his falsetto a lot.
Yeah.
And oh my god, like, no disrespect because he's 7 years old, but
mad respect for the guy.
absolutely.
We'll all get there.
He is the metal god, and that's why we're doing this, because we want to pay tribute to him.
Yep.
And the whole band, because everybody in the band is freaking awesome.
Yep. Have on a side note, have you guys tried to like reach out to any other management or anything? And
Not really.
They're supportive of tribute bands, though.
Yep.
I just read in Rob Halford's book, because sometimes, like, you know,
Yeah.
like Metallica would come and sue you if you're playing their stuff.
Lars just wants all the money.
well,
Right. They're
they
supportive
were
of it.
not even cool with a lot of things. Napster being one of them. So
Right,
they just
right,
don't
right.
like anybody doing anything.
I kind of understood their stance on Napster, but
Yeah.
Lars is a dick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Can be.
But no, Judas Priest is very favorable of tribute bands, so that's makes me feel really good. Like,
Yes.
okay, we won't be yelled at.
Yeah, I mean, we're not stealing from them. We're not taking
Yeah.
credit for it. We're giving them credit.
We're giving them
They
credit.
no, that's
Wow.
what it is.
And we hope we're doing them justice.
Yeah.
Right.
Flattery, what is it? Flattery is the best. So if something.
Mimicry is the best flattery.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
I think, yeah, especially if you're not like making parodies and stuff like that.
Mm.
If the genuine love, I think they can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Where can we find it? Do you not have anything out there that people can look up?
There's a couple of YouTube.
We have some.
Do you have
things,
YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, and well, it's on your
Facebook page, so
Yeah.
look up our Facebook page. What's it called, Scott?
Touch of Evil.
Touch of Evil
Touch of Evil,
Tribute?
Judas Priest tribute.
Yeah.
There was a movie, I think in the 50s, called Touch of Evil. That's not us.
Well, at least you got something in social media, because that's a part in case you did want to do something, because
Yeah.
people will take it and then they'll charge you now for the.
Yeah, I think there's a fan page, Touch of Evil, just not a band, but just a fan page, and then where the tribute one.
Mm.
On a crazy note, does everybody believe in aliens?
Yes.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I just read a scientific article today that it's the 10th potential destruction of the humankind. Alien invasion.
It's mathematically not possible to not be anything else out there.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think sometimes we think that we're the shit, if you will, and they probably don't even care about us, you know. So.
I think we were seated. We could have been seated here.
Yeah.
I think they came, they saw us, and they said,
Yeah,
fuck them, we're going.
Or they see us and it's like, yeah.
Maybe I'm Scotty. This
I
place
saw
sucks.
Painkiller, I'm like, we're the fucking out of here.
Definitely came on a comment, the elements to life.
That's they
And-
say we're all made of stardust or
Correct.
something.
So,
Yep.
they're up.
Singing in the shower, is that considered practice?
No, not for me.
I don't
My
do that.
guitars go bad in the
I
room.
was like, my drums don't work well in the shower.
Well,
Here's a singer. I don't even sing in the shower.
yeah, I had one other singer that said that, and then a lot of other singers do practice in the shower, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want the humidity on my lungs.
Yeah.
I take hot showers.
See, that's scientific. You've gotten scientific then, I think.
Right.
How about acoustically, though?
I think my bathroom's too small. So we're changing that. And there's no acoustics happening in that
But
small
yeah,
ass bathroom.
the tile bathroom back in the day when I just had my little yellow Gorilla amp and that's all I could get.
Yeah.
With no reverb or anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put it in the bathroom and it
Oh,
sounded like a stadium.
And you sound like you're like, I got a 10-piece band behind me.
Yeah.
So, how about ghosts? Do we believe in ghosts?
Yes, but I'm not sure they are actually dead people.
Me too.
I'm more thinking that's like an echo of an alternate reality.
Like an energy or something.
It's an energy. It's a
I
presence.
believe it's like
I'll go with that.
Energy can't
$5
be destroyed. Only
million.
replayed.
Exactly.
Put in somewhere else.
Yes. All right. Thanks for coming along, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yes. Sit down, dog, on the couch. Earlymorningmob presents interview. Sit down on the couch.